Welcome to the first roundup from the Chronicles of Geek at PAX EAST Online 2021. Myself and some colleagues are here to get you the scoop on this summer's PAX. So you're going to want to make sure you watch our Facebook feed, our YouTube, our Twitter, everything out there so you don't miss any of the coverage of PAX Online 2021 from Geek News Now. Now, if you're not sure what PAX is, don't worry, you are not alone. Here's the quick version. It's a conference where independent game designers from around the world come to show off their games and try to get the momentum to become the next big thing. Normally it's done as a traditional show where everyone gets together in a big building somewhere, maybe a building or two. But this year, because of the pandemic, it's PAX East went to PAX Online. What are you going to do? We still wanted to go, so we're here. Except what's different is I'm in my living room listening to them and watching to them here instead of being there. But hey, that's okay. So join me as I take a quick look at a couple of the panels today here, PAX Online 2021 on Geeks News Now. Now don't forget to like and subscribe below. Okay, this first panel is one called Story Time. It's with Bilder from Jackbox. It is with Bilder from Jackbox Games, and he's giving a pretty in-depth look at his journey through the gaming industry. Now, as expected, it has its moments of great victory for him and for the companies worked with, and periods of some dark times. It is the nature of the gaming industry after all. But for Jackbox Game, it itself is once again trying to assert itself as a force in independent gaming, and it's been gaining some momentum in the past few years. They're trying to duplicate or recreate their success from the early 2000s of the You Don't Know Jack series. You probably remember it. Now, in the mid-2010s, Jackbox launched Jackbox TV, which proved to be quite popular, even creating a new subgenre of gaming streaming where random folks join into multiplayer games with each other on the feeds. It's interesting. Check it out if you haven't, if that's your kind of thing, online trivia. The Jackbox TV series has launched them again into the foray where they have this party pack thing that comes out a couple times a year. They're working on version 8. So, check out Jackbox Games. If you're interested in trivia, they might be something that you're looking for. They did drop a little bit of a tease, something called a wheel of enormous proportions at the end of their stream. So, only the future will tell if Jackbox is able to once again dominate the online trivia game market. You can check out Jackbox Games at jackboxgames.com. Just finished watching another panel here. I joined Jerry Holkins and Mike Kralik. I'm totally butchering those names, but what can you do? As they attempted to create a comic strip in the span of 1 hour. Now, they're the Penny Arcade Make-A-Strip folks, Penny Arcade. So in 1 hour, they're going to try to make a strip. Now, firstly, I had no idea what to expect, and I was rewarded for that level of the bar that I set. Because as the hour turned into this cute little jaunt of the minds of two creative folks as they create the comic. The two creators talked openly and randomly as they created this strip. The conversation went on many tangents. Now, I was pleasantly entertained by Mike's random thoughts as he goes off on his tangents. That we begin to see exactly where his real life experiences come into play for the creative process. Now, for an observer that did not know what was happening, it would be easy to conclude that those two just aren't working. They're sitting, they're playing, they're not doing anything. But to the trainer or the observant eye, it's quite clear that this process actually helps Mike get the ideas out of his head and onto the digital screen. Creativity or the creation of creative works is a messy business, and it can appear chaotic, unorganized, and not productive. However, this is generally far from the case. What these two individuals show is that creativity happens when you let it happen. And oh, and for the record, the strip was completed. Kind of amazing, if you ask me. For the Chronicles of Geek here on GNN Geek News Now, here at PAX Online, PAX East, I'm Damon Roth, the Geek from the North. don't forget to like and subscribe below to keep up on all your latest geek news now. And as always, my friends, stay safe, stay brave, and most of all, stay geeky.